Okay. Content warning. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, never mind. I guess I won't get to read it. You can actually hear this, right? You in fact can. Memories, options, start memories. It's not important. Can't be. Oh, would you look at that? A new one has. Am I dead? Welcome? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me this. What's your name? Hmm. Do I put my name? The one who set me up to this? Or my fake name? Not gonna lie. I don't really care. Yes, my name is Mason. Mason, thank you for your cooperation. We hope your memory hasn't been too damaged. It'd be a shame if you suddenly forgot your name just like that. But now, you must wake up. You need to wake up. What are you saying? Who are you? Why do I look like that? Let's try this again. What do you mean again? Has he already been through this loop? It's the usual going on for me. It's like a shitty Groundhog Day story. Just some poor sap who works at a restaurant for minimum wage in the godless world. I thought after cutting all ties from my past, life would be easier. I mean, it did. For a bit. Cutting off your family baggage did wonders, and moving out did help until I had to get a job and find a place to live for cheap. Now, here I am. In the only apartment in town with a shitty roommate, with a shitty landlord in shitty nowhere town. Onomar. Onomar? Onomar. I'm gonna say it's Onomar. I definitely rushed in moving out from my original home. But ever since I moved to Onomar, there was this stranger that could never leave my mind. I've always gone to this side of the park to cool down, recharge myself like a phone battery, because of how barren it is. Just the sound of nature. But I'm looking forward to seeing him again later on today. But we're complete strangers. It's not like we met through some speed dating place or Tinder or something. Well, did I find him on Tinder? It was Tuesday, September 9th, 17:16 p.m. Why so specific? I'll remember that day until the day I died because it was possibly the worst day of my meaningless existence. Every day I go to work, I wonder to myself, I should be a writer with how many different variations I can think of for seriously tired of this. The customer's throwing a fit because of too much ketchup. Having another customer accuse me of stealing food because their order didn't get through online, which is why I had to double shift. Another customer throwing a drink at my face, and so many customers. It was packed all day. Even CY, my closest co-worker, one of my closest friends since middle school, could barely keep up. And I feel incredibly bad for them in particular. I always had to cover my ass whenever I get late to work. Sai, Tai, Kai. Keep calling him CY. This is what happens when you're the only local restaurant within the general area. I'm scared for what they'll do when I have to pay them back. I shudder. I'm complaining more and more of my life. Even I'd find myself annoying after a while. Anyway, I left my restaurant with a hunched back, tired eyes that were one step closer to falling out, and aching feet. I feel similar to this at speech and debate competitions. See why I had to leave immediately after his shift ended, so I didn't have anyone to vent my frustrations on. Not that it matters. I didn't have the mental capacity to talk or say simple words. It had gotten to a point where looking at anyone being slightly pleasant, it was on sight. Okay, you know what? Yeah, I felt that. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, man. So imagine, how much backstory is he just venting to me now? Like, what? So imagine, I walked down a familiar road to my sanctuary, my refuge, haven, whatever you would call it, to find peace for a small moment. I didn't feel like going home knowing that I'd be greeting with yet another overdue rent mail. I'm trying the best I can to earn money along with Lexi, my roommate, but she can't pitch in for rent. She can't pitch in for rent for whatever reason. I've tried to talk to her that rent needs to be paid now, yet it's also almost impossible for her to budge. Doubt the landlord is going to push for another extension. What is making her so secretive? The walk was quite enough a far cry from what I'm used to before moving. I lived in a big city, so I'm used to stuff like traffic and constant noises. I'll have to walk to a highway to find anything like that. I need some water. Oh my god. Ugh. Jeez. Why? Dude. Shut up. Get to the point. Wind was picking up right in front of me, as if the universe were not allowing me to get to that damn park. Shuddering even more, I closed up my hoodie. Now I was wishing that I brought something thicker as I put my hands in my pockets. I started to rush by the time I got to Cardozo Park, my destination. The park itself was old, older than the town itself, but the oldness had its charm, at least to me. Some people thought it was spooky or cursed after what I think is someone's death. It boasts elms, chestnuts, and maple and oak trees all over. It's seen as a perfect spot for picnics and some of the town's festivals, especially during spring because of all of the fruit trees and cherry blossoms in bloom. But none of that matters, not in the slightest, because I'm only for a reclusive spot in the park where my actual sanctuary lies. I had to walk to certain trees I carved to remember where I was as a shortcut. Afterwards, there was a linear trail that eventually led to a closed-off pathway because of some fallen trees. Even in my work who is this? Is he smoking? Oh, that poor man. Those poor lungs. Is this supposed to be the fallen tree? Kind of looks like half a body and legs. This guy got some big feet. Blue half a heart. Okay, I should actually get back to reading because he's going to be talking for a while, I can already tell. Even in my work shoes, they were very easy to climb on before landing right back on the ground. It was long before I spotted the bench among the oak trees in this parent spot. There was only one LED park light nearby that would have made only a few things here discernible at night. But it wasn't empty. It was occupied by some guy. He looked incredibly lanky, as if the wind would knock him over any second. Judging by how long his legs are, he looked tall. He looked tall too, but my judgment of height isn't amazing. He was sitting at the same bench I usually sit at. Now, incredibly tired, stressed out, and frustrated out of my mind, having to deal with ungrateful customers for 12 hours, I would have told off that poor bastard for being at my sulking bench. But I saw a pack of cigarettes at the path that I was on. I recognized the brand, L&N. Eventually, I put two and two together. That's surprising. I don't notice the obvious sometimes. He was clearly looking for the pack with his hand sticking into his pocket. The most surprising that has happened today was that I gave him his missing pack of cigarettes, asking him if it was his. He looked annoyed that I even approached him, but cooled down after seeing what I was holding in my hand. He muttered a thanks. Now I don't know what came over me when I asked him if I could sit with him. Maybe maybe I was just that stubborn to relax, or maybe I was that infatuated by him for whatever reason. Buddy doesn't even have hair. What was more surprising is that he scooted over, practically moving to the edge of the bench. He still don't got hair. Looks better than he did half a second ago, though. No. We both sat in silence for a painful 60 seconds, and I wanted to break the ice somehow. Nice shirt, vest. What brand is it? I haven't seen that before. Of course, I haven't seen it before. I don't know every clothing brand in the world. And of course, he didn't talk. Tried another topic. Do you come here often? Alright, it's not the best conversation starter, but at least I'm trying. With yet another silent response, I was about to cut my losses and just not talk to this guy. It's not insulting or whatever. I wouldn't know what to do if someone just came up to me wanting to start a conversation. Especially since that's how I was not even 10 minutes ago. Now that I think about it, I worry that I'm making this stranger uncomfortable. After all, he's probably here to relax like me and doesn't want some goober trying to stock up a conversation with him. Trees were looking more and more like silhouettes. It was starting to get late. It's not abnormal for me to come home at night, but it's not like I'm going to cool down here. Right when I was about to leave, I felt my shoulder being nudged. Turning over, I see the stranger hand me a pack of cigarettes. I returned to him earlier. Didn't say anything, so we finally spoke. You want one? Let's see. Okay, I have a lot of save slots. I understand now why I was told this was like Doki Doki Literature Club. Personally, I refused his offer. The stranger shrugged. Suit yourself. He was still smoking his own bowl, but it looked like it was running out. He takes a heavy breath out, letting the smoke flutter into the wind, dropping the butt of the used cigarette and stomping on it. Unfortunately, he decided to be dick and blow it towards my face. To be dick. I ended up inhaling the smoke. I ended up inhaling the smoke straight into my mouth, irritating the hell out of my throat and eyes. I wheezed and hacked for a bit, and the stranger chuckled at that display. I've never gotten that irritated from tobacco like that. Admittedly, I got a little embarrassed, a faint blush painting my cheeks and a frustrated frown. I take it you're not used to this kind of stuff. Do you drink instead? Asked the grave stranger. Yeah, but not often. I know someone who drinks a lot, though. Hope she doesn't get an overdose from it. I answered, keeping the people I know very vague. The stranger hums a response, but then suddenly starts frowning. Crap. Hope I wasn't being annoying. He answered a question. Jeez. Wonder what's up with this guy. But it's not my business to pry, I guess. Still, I can't help but get curious. Taking a closer look at this guy, I noticed how baggy his eyes are. Could have easily been mistaken for eyeshadow or something. Oh, it is going to be so long. Well, that's what I thought it was. He obviously doesn't get enough sleep. It's a miracle he didn't fall asleep at the spot after sitting down for over a minute. He definitely looks like he has insomnia or chronic and he definitely looks like he has insomnia and chronic one at Did the person who made this game, like, even take an English class? He definitely looks like he has insomnia and chronic one at that. Not that I can judge. I'm getting terrible sleep since I moved in. Hopefully this guy gets better. I can barely help myself. He's clearly thinking about something, though. Maybe I shouldn't ask. Screw it. if I should answer honestly or not, but I was already in the middle of a response. Yep, yeah, I do. Alright. What's up? You do? I thought you looked familiar. He was starting to glance away again. Do I know you? I asked, genuinely curious. I'm pretty bad at remembering faces, and even worse at remembering names. He looked to be in thoughts again, tapping his foot now in a fast motion. He almost looked nervous. Just curious, that's it, was all he said. Would have taken that as strange if I didn't notice the light blush on his cheeks. Does he have a crush on me? Or am I thinking too much into the... I'm gonna be reading this for so long. There's so many words. I don't... Either way, this guy definitely had way more on his mind after I confirmed where I worked. I don't know why I admitted that to some stranger. The stranger looked to be having finished his drag and dropped his anti-cigarette into the ground and put it out with his stump. He got up from the bench, about to walk away from the park. I can't help but want to still talk to this guy, and I knew I was starting to miss out on the opportunity the moment he stood up. Before I knew it, I called out, "Wait!" He turned his head, looking surprised. Why is that my only option? Why is that my only option? Did you want to go on a date? I suddenly blurted out. Date? I barely knew the guy. Why did I say date? Slobby tried to correct myself. I didn't mean date. I just mean we're like I hang out. Just hang out. Maybe I'm going crazy. But it looks like the stranger's eyes lit up for a second. It took a while for him to answer, putting his hands in his pockets and thinking over his answer. He started to fidget, looking more nervous than he ever did before. Eventually, after a dragged-out silence, he spoke. Sure, maybe we can. Go to where you work? Dragged on the last word, sounding more unsure of his suggestion. Where I work? It wouldn't be the best place and on my day off, but at the same time, it would be the safest. After all, I'm having a date with this stranger. If anything were to happen, I'm running to my nearest coworker to help me not get kidnapped or something. Hell, do I want to go on this date at all? I did just blurt that out for some reason. I can easily lie and say that I forgot I was busy the whole week. This one's one of the important ones. Sure. Yeah, okay. Yeah, let's get the ending that people want me to get. Alright. I have a day off tomorrow, so I can hang out with you. Just some of the time, and I'll be right on time, I said, finger gunning over to his direction. He looks content with that. Ignoring how cringy I probably looked. He tried to imitate the finger gun thing too, but he clearly did not have the energy. Cool. Is 1 o'clock good? He asked. I nodded. That's perfect. I'm going to set an alarm for that, I muttered to myself before opening my phone to go to my clock. Suddenly, I remembered the obvious. I never got the stranger's name. Oh, one more thing. I never got your name. If I ever see you again, I don't want to keep calling you stranger or random guy or something. Suddenly his face turned into a grimace. He looked away, sighing in frustration, upset at such a simple question. I don't like my name. In fact, I hate it. Call me whatever you want. I don't care if it's stupid. It can't ever be as bad as my real name, he said. That was the most he ever spoke in this whole time. He hates his name that much. He must have had some awful parents he wanted to detach himself from. Maybe he's trans and doesn't want me dead naming. Either way, I respected his decision, even if I wanted to know his real name to keep it safe. Alright, I'll think of something. Maybe, okay, let's see, what do I name this guy? I got an idea. Anthrax. How about Anthrax? There's no way. I like that. I'd rather be called that. No. There's no way. And that was that. I'm glad he appreciated the name, no matter if it was tacky or just straight up rude. I don't know what I would consider the name Anthrax. I picked that so quickly. Alright, then, Anthrax, I'm going to be calling you that from now on. I was starting to get so comfortable that I forgot that it was starting to get dark. I'm going to need to head back home, and I'm pretty sure he has places to be as well. Oh, right, I gotta go home. Sorry for the sudden goodbye. It's good. I'm heading up too. See you whenever. See you later. We both left the park. I needed to nap anyway. I took the shortcut to get back to my apartment, but with the limited amount of streetlights, it was really hard to see. It was starting to get cold, and all I had was a light jacket. On my walk back, I started to think about that stranger, meddling in my own infatuation. It was completely out of character for me to be that social, but it was only to that guy, Anthrax. I should have named him Chlamydia. My mind suddenly descends into daydreams, and before I knew it, I am suddenly back to my apartment. Before walking to my bedroom, I picked out some instant soy sauce, ramen noodles, and got to boiling water on the stove. My roommate Lexi wasn't home yet. I'm assuming she went out to fuck someone in another place, and that isn't here. Thank God. I shouldn't be too annoyed, though. Admittedly, she is careful of who her clients are, so she knows they aren't murderers or whatever, and she's making extra money. I just wish that her and whoever random schmuck walked in here realized that this apartment is not big, and I can hear them from my bedroom. While waiting for the water to boil, I started texting Lexi if she got her keys now that I'm home. I'm not a fan of waking up in the middle of the night with several missed calls because she left her keys somewhere in her room. It's not fun on this dispensing end either. At least that's what I think the opposite of receiving end is called. Putting my phone back in my pocket, I put the noodles and flavoring packet into the boiling water, and after several minutes, I poured my ramen into a bowl. After getting some chopsticks, I started devouring the cheap ramen. It was alright. My now empty bowl of ramen is placed on the kitchen sink, and I leave to go into my room, turning off the kitchen lights. Moving over to my bedroom, I took off my work clothes and changed into my pajamas, a loose, oversized tank top and boxers. Making myself relaxed, I closed my eyes and took a deep breath and sighed. Home, sweet home. Got a notification on my phone, a response from Lexi. Yeah, got my keys. You don't need to wait till 1 to get the door, lol. Hell yeah. I walked over to my closet in the corner of the bedroom, feeling pretty proud that I called the walk-in closet first when I moved in with Lexi. Moved some clothes out of the way, regretting having thrown some of them on the ground. The annoyance quickly dispersed upon turning on the dim light in the closet, closing myself upon the hanging clothes to obscure from seeing my shrine? My shrine of Mason. What the fuck? Love letter, clothes, belts. It's presumably a plush doll of me. I regret using my real name now. Like, I really regret using my real name now. All of these pictures that I've collected over the course of months, taped lovingly on the walls with every angle of Mason far and close. some stolen clothes from his closet that would never be missed, placed in a pile to smell every night before I sleep, so I can remember it in my dreams. What? I thought... What? I thought the guy that I was playing right now was me. What? It's not? Is me the shark guy? Various objects that he dropped from used tissue that he used to relieve himself, to bottle caps that he oh so loves to collect. What? What kind of... Did he collect? Please tell me it's pee. Please tell me it's pee. Please. Oh no. And I liked collecting bottle caps, I guess. I don't really like... I like collecting rubber ducks. I have a lot. He's been very adamant about that hobby. It's adorable to see his little collection. I could just take it away. Finally, 3 white boxes at the right, containing a single peony, a single rose, and a single orchard respectively from top to bottom. It didn't matter if I accepted the date or not. I will see him again, and he will be given one of these flowers. Of course, real this time, not the fake ones that are in the box. I needed to go to the flower shop to make my decision. Oh, Mason. What the actual fuck? Are these supposed to be pictures of me? Is that a condom? Is that a bracelet? What the fuck? I know I'm just a stranger to you, but I've known for all those 9 months? You've been watching me for 9 months? I was so nervous to finally go up to you, but now I have you. I'm in your mind, your memory, and I'll make sure that we're going to be together, no matter what it takes, no matter how much blood, sweat, and tears I'll have to sacrifice, no matter how many people I sacrifice at all. I see that look, and is he fucking drooling? Why? Why am I playing this game? Is that my teeth up there in the corner? I just noticed that. Why does he have my teeth? Is is this the shark mouth guy or is this me? He has my name. I don't... I... Why? No. Why? There's a... Is he... There's a rope. There's pants. You want me as much as I want you, don't you, Mason? God, you even let me name you. It is the shark guy. Oh, no. It's like you wanted me to tag you. What? What? What kind of game is this? Why? You can try and deny it. It doesn't matter. I know you. Oh, God, do I know you. Okay. Um... Oh, um, okay. I don't think this is a game where you can have multiple dating options. I think it's just the one guy. I think I've been lied to. I sound disgusting. Yeah, you do, buddy. If you can hear me, I'm sure you'd understand what it's like to find your new adoration, your beautiful obsession. Breathing in your clothes isn't enough anymore. But now we're closer than a passerby. I I love you too much to have you slip away through my fingers. After all, you are my boyfriend. Dude, I regret giving you my name. Why would I do this? He literally took the guy's name. That's how obsessed he is with him. Chapter 0 prologue complete? Well, I guess I may as well save here. Okay. What does this button do? Oh, five chapters, 5 days. 2 scenes that I'm guessing I missed. I'm guessing they're ones that if I do choose to smoke or, like, choose the other options. Okay. Let's just... Well, I'll collect all of those later. Oh, would you look at that? A new one has arrived. Welcome, 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 welcome. Tell me this. What? Is this the same thing? Mason? My name is Mason. Mason, thank you for your cooperation. I hope your memory isn't too damaged. What are you saying? Who are you? Wait, what? Let's try this again. What? I did for a bit. Cutting off film. This is the same thing over again. It's the same story. Huh? Was I supposed to load? Hold on. Let me just... Okay, I guess while I'm here, I'll, skip, please. Is this the same? I'm gonna name him Anthrax again. Yeah, it's the same thing. Huh? What? Forward time. How do I go to day 2? Did I do it wrong to where I couldn't go to day 2? How do I go to the next day? Should look at that. A new one has arrived. Welcome. Tell me this. Mason. My name is Mason. Okay, so then what am I supposed to do? Oh? Wait, what? Huh? What's wrong? How did you know my name? Your name? I don't know. I didn't know that was your real name. You sure? Yeah. Plus, Mason is a pretty common name, so... Sorry if I made you uncomfortable. Just give me another name. Alright, I'll think of something. What if I do it again? Wait, what? Huh? What's wrong? Okay, it's the same thing. Okay. Anthrax. So what the hell am I missing? Do I have to get all of the scenes first? Memories. Okay. How do I unlock day 2? This is just the same thing again. Let me go to the next day. Let me out. You spell anthrax right that time. What? Huh? Okay, phone time. Is there more than one day in your boyfriend? The game. Though currently only the first few days are publicly playable through Patreon, with day 1 being the initial free version. Oh my god. Oh, come on. I can't even play more than day 1 without going onto a guy's Patreon. Ah, so boring. Okay, well, guess that's it for this game. Bye. Dang it. I don't know. I'm gonna try to find the rest of the game if I can. For free, preferably. Bye-bye.